Yeah, welcome back, YouTube. The river's high, flooded. All the rain we've had in the last 2 to 3 weeks. Can't get outside to make a hunting and fishing video, but got some deer meat y'all pulled out the freezer and thawed out. And do a little cooking video here today for some of y'all that might be interested in the cooking the deer meat and stuff. I'm gonna try to make some smother some of the deer meat and gravy and onions and potatoes and brown gravy, and try to fry some of it. Anyhow, we could get started here and see if we can get this made up. Alright, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take some of the deer meat, dip it in some Pepsi Cola, a little cup there, let it drain for a second, put it in my flour. Back in the Pepsi. And back in the flour again. I do some of it like this, but I don't do a lot of it like this because it takes up so much flour. But it will make it extra crispy. But I'll do some of it this way, and then the rest of it I'll just do with just the flour on it, without putting it in the Pepsi. Once you put it in that Pepsi and dip it and then run it back through there again, it makes the flour extra thick on it. But now you talk about crunchy. But anyhow, I'm going to do a few pieces and it'll be real crispy, and the deer meat don't shrink like it usually does just frying it with just straight flour on it. Just doing a little country cooking here today. Kind of hard being the cameraman and the cook. Alright, let these few pieces here cook a little bit, and we'll be back with you. Well, this is off the first batch. It's good and crispy. Good and brown. And probably once I load this to YouTube, it's probably going to look a bit yellow, because I don't know what it is about the lighting in this kitchen. But it turns everything a yellow looking color, but anyhow, it fluffs up and all that whenever you dip it in that Coke or even Pepsi. Alright, moving on to the rice. 2 cups rice needs 4 cups of water. That's the way I do mine. Now, teaspoon of salt. I should think that's enough. And now we could bring her to a boil. Okay, I brought my rice to a vigorous boil. Now I'm going to turn it down to 1. Let it kind of simmer down a little bit, and then I'm going to cover it with a lid for 15 minutes. Got my gravy started to boil in here. And I got to stay up with it stirring. If I don't, it'll burn, but I got to turn on a little while I'm filming. It's hard to film, man. Do this by yourself. Alright, my brown gravy's brown. And I'm fixing to add some water to it here and Believe me, when you're cooking brown gravy, you got to stand there with it. Pouring some hot water in there. You ain't want to pour no cold water in there. That gravy's already hot and steaming, so you just want to add your cold water in there. I mean your hot water in there, that hot pan. Yeah, you got to be fast with the gravy. If you don't, it'll either burn or turn too brown or be too light if you don't get it brown enough. There ain't no turning head on high. My rice is over here cooking. It'll be done in a few minutes. And got my taters in ready to go in the gravy there. Alright, I got my water in my gravy and diced up some potatoes and put in here, and got the deer meat in there, cooking in there, and the taters starting to get soft. And got the deer meat in there just soaking in that brown gravy, just simmering in there. Now I'm adding me some onions. I already put some salt and pepper in there. Now I'll let that simmer a little while. And I will have me some deer meat with gravy and taters smothered in that brown gravy. Martha Stewart ain't got nothing on me. I done made a mess back there for the wifey to clean up. I'll tell her that was an accidental splash. Oh well, we can finish up the video here. We got the deer meat done there, and there's the deer meat smothered in the brown gravy with the taters and onions. And got my rice cooked. I might not be from the Philippines, but I'm from South Carolina. We used to grow rice here, and I know how to cook my rice. Ain't that right, Grace? Anyhow, I like to give her a hard time, but the rivers have been flooded and stuff here, like I say, and can't get out and hardly make a video, and everything with the weather the way it is here in South Carolina. But anyhow, we just thought we'd bring you some cooking and stuff today, and hope you enjoyed that, seeing how I cook some of the wild game sometime and things I do with it. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.